Hello everyone. It's me, Chef Commander Coffee, with my cup of tea, and we're playing some Civ, Realism Invictus. Good old Emperor difficulty Terra. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I'm fully expecting endless warfare with the Chinese at this point, but that's okay. Because we're expecting it. We can play around that because we're expecting it, so that's good. Right, somebody else got armor crafting. If I had to guess, it would be the Axomites, who we have half the strength value of. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, we're expecting endless sea. The blessed sea. You are tasked to found cities on new landmasses. Of 5 landmasses of any size. Are you kidding me? Where am I supposed to do that? It's not like I can go find the new world, can I? Although, mind you, this scout, this little boat here is getting work done. It is getting work done. Okay. Not bad. Right. So, oh, I need to get a mine up there too. Alright, you boys move down there and get a mine. We can start building jewelers then. Okay. And you two, I want you to move up and get that wheat back online as well. Right. So yeah, the Chinese have declared war on us twice now. Twice we've beat them back. But we haven't made any gains, and that is disappointing. But what can you do, eh? Right, so Mediolanum's finished the Aenead, so it's going to get 50% military unit production. So I definitely want Mediolanum to be building troops, which means I need to get the rest of the mines fixed up here, because they're currently working on less than ideal plots. Once we get armor crafting, Mediolanum's going to be producing non-stop legionaries. Okay, we've got a new archer in Rome, so we are expanding our army a bit. We don't really have much else we need to build. We're getting plenty of great people. Tra and Alexandria are getting great people at quite a good pace, so that's certainly helpful. So Mediolanum, I'm going to want you to build some legionaries. I'm going to want quite a few of them. I would probably also like a cataphract just for the charge bonus relevancy. I might want a couple actually, just to try and like hit their armies with some shock value. Not sure what I want to do with these Velite. We've got barbarian civs up in the north, but they're not really doing anything. They do occasionally send raids down to our lands, so I do need to keep some Velite around just in case. Rome has grown to size 9, have you now? Yeah, our cities are quite big. Quite big and prosperous. If you could get me a cataphract or 2 as well, I want to really build my army up. Alright, Sun Yat-sen, our peace deal ended, which means we can expect war with them in the next, what, 3 turns or something? I fully expect them to start another war with us pretty soon. Let's grab a river dock for the extra trade routes. And Pataliputra, could get a basilica. Not sure I need a basilica. How about you just build me some Imperial Legionaries as well? Let's get the Legionaries going. We do have 2 rams on top of all the ballista, so we do actually have some siege weapons. We do have an army that could, in theory, if I had more Legionaries, I would say that our odds of capturing some of their cities are quite good. But we need a lot of Legionaries. Like, I'd say we need at least 20. To make a serious dent against their defenses, because the early crossbowmen are just a nightmare. Early crossbows are a nightmare. They do have a bonus to attack. I should make that clear. It's a bonus to attack versus melee units. So if we can catch them on the defense, they're not actually too bad. The legionaries should beat them, but that does require us to catch them. Right. So, yeah, the army's looking pretty beefy. The 4 ballista are certainly bulking it up a little bit too much. Probably split this into 2 forces. Let's grab... I don't want to grab any of the rams. Let's grab the really good Velite, and we'll go like so. I think that's going to be like our forward force. Alright, we're keeping an eye on them. I'm not seeing anything too worrying. Just crossbows. It's going to take us a while to knock through those defenses with just crappy rams though, so... but we're gonna need to use them. We don't have a choice. We have to use rams because we haven't got anything else. So I'll get Medielanum to spit out the remaining rams just so we've got them. We got another Great Prophet. Okay, I think it's time for our Great Prophets to start grabbing us Golden Ages. So we're gonna grab Golden Age here. So we have a 12-turn Golden Age. We're going to get Stirrup, which is going to let us get proper stables. We need to build 5 stables to finish the mission. I don't think we'll be able to do that in time. We might be able to. Yeah, could you get me a one of those, please? Whoops, I didn't want to move the Cataphracti out that way. Get them over to the main force. Got another legionary. They will rue the day that they declared war on us over and over again. Very nasty of them. Not a fan. Not a fan, I must admit. Right, these 2 workers... I guess you can road over to that hemp. But I guess that's like something you can do. Alright, currency is going to mean that all the latifundia provide 1 extra commerce, so we're going to go up by about 10 commerce next turn. Every single farm that we have currently, that's going to be quite good. Okay, you guys leveled up, let's give them land tactics, so that just helps against everything. And let's get you roading up towards that hemp. So yeah, I will start building stables, because there is a chance we actually manage to do that. Oh, I see an Asian settler. We might have to declare the war preemptively. I'll see where they end up going. Okay, let's move this slave down to Alexandria. So that's our city with the lowest production. Yeah, Chongqing's defense is not that impressive. Oh, Virgilius, we've got a great artist. So we can get the cave frescoes that gives new charge melee units a bonus, but obviously it's church architecture. Bronzesmiths, nah. Arenas, nah. Courthouse, theatre, Wayang. I don't know why the AI doesn't seem to get this more regularly, but Wayang is OP. You're going to build theatres everywhere to keep happiness up. Why not give them all extra culture? It's also the fastest to produce culture building in the game, so you're going to build them everywhere, right? Just makes sense. Okay. Rome, get me another Cataphractii. Alexandria, could you get me a stables? You could also build a walls, that gives you extra commerce. Lighthouse gives extra commerce, sort of. Jewelers gives extra commerce with gems, elephants, pearls, and sea amber, which we don't have. So yeah, stable, because we might be able to get that mission done eventually. Yeah, so I want a forward army and the siege army. The army that's just bringing the siege weapons along. And the forward army is going to include one of the cataphracts. I think we're looking at this is probably the forward army. We're going to cross the river about here. And then we'll get a second force here as well with the 2 ballista. And then this back army's just going to cart the battering rams around. So I do need good defenders for that. So we're going to need some more auxilia to carry some spears. Need some boys carrying spears, because spears are pretty decent for what we're trying to do. Right. We do have the same strength as the Longfong Republic, so we're not like super powerful compared to them. And we are going to lose a lot of troops attacking the city. That is guaranteed. There's no way we come out of this with no scars. But if we can take... I think the Mongols are at war with the Maoyans. I think that's been a perpetual war that's just... I don't think the Maoyans are going anywhere. But I think the Maoyan city defenders probably have so much XP that we couldn't even beat them. If I had to guess, that's what I'd guess. Basilica? No, just more legionaries. Give me my legionaries. Okay, I see a Sanguo crossbowman stack there. It's going to cross the river about here. So let's move this force down. I'm going to move the Cataphract and the Velites over the river just to scare them a little bit. Move these guys down one. If they decide to declare war on us, then... which they did. Our auxilia was destroyed by a skirmisher. That's okay, they're going to lose some workers there. Actually, can we just have Rome build cataphracts, because it's a bit far away to ship legionaries up that way. So the cataphract could move... Cataphract doesn't actually have a good odds of winning that attack there. So let's move these guys onto that hill. That skirmisher kicked our ass. So I guess the cataphract can just go finish it off. Yeah, skirmisher loses the cataphract, who'd have thought it. Right, you guys march over the river. Just get rid of those workers. That's what you get. That is what you get for declaring war on us. I'm not happy. Not happy. We can start moving up the siege army to just start battering the... They might even attack the siege army here, I don't know. They've only got one crossbowman in Chongqing. Cataphract killed a Wujianche. Oh, they have border access with the Maoyans, that's irritating. Alright, Chongqing's walls are getting knocked down. And we can start getting the ballista to damage them. So yeah, this is the power of the ballista. The ranged bombardment. It's the first unit in the game that has this capability, and it's very, very powerful. Horsemanship tradition, yes. I definitely want that. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Right. Let's get more mines built for Mediolanum. We should be able to take Chongqing. We should be able to, especially if this army decides to move into our lands. That's not a very clever idea. That is absolutely not what I call a smart plan. So we're going to have the ballistas mess up those dudes there. We've got... I don't think they have any spears in this army, so... Yeah, that's a straight... Not quite a straight wipe, but pretty close. Have both these slaves move down to Alexandria. Just help them build some buildings a bit faster. They have, what do they have? One light swordsman and a Sanguo crossbowman. Okay, well we've basically got everything there. I know we lost a few troops, but that's their offensive army out the way. That is their offensive army out the way. Right, you guys can... Not sure what to do with you, actually. Let's put you on root resources, please. Okay, so That is a very well promoted Sangro crossbowman there. Oh, they knocked down our pasture. Nuisances. Nuisances. Right, Cataphractii. Down here. Could we get one war trireme just to sit on the fish? I don't know how relevant that is actually. Probably not relevant. Market. Extra trade route yield. Yeah, let's go with that. And over here, let's get some more Imperial Legionaries. Actually, I think Pataliputura is going to need another archer to sit in the garrison. Just smash them there. I don't think these guys need city bombard damage, really. Alright, let's get them in the city to just have them heal up quickly. I need to move these ballistas to the front. Alright. Yeah, we'll move the rams away soon. So the city of Chongqing it does have quite a few defenders, but it's relying a lot on that single crossbowman at the top of the stack. The rest of their units are not that scary. So if we can kill that crossbowman, the city should fall. And we are reducing him to strength 4 thanks to the ballistas, so we do have that advantage. Let's move these guys into the city to get them healed up. Actually, can I combine you lot? Get you healed in 4 turns. Okay, that's fine. Let's move these ballistas up. Let's move these rams out of the stack so we've got less logistics penalty. Right, what are our odds currently? It's 12%. What's the odds of doing damage? They have about a 50% chance to do some damage. Okay, that's not really ideal odds. Although if I hit the Sangro crossbowman, what's the odds now? 34% chance. Okay, now we're talking. Let's wait until these ballistas get into the stack as well, and we can do some more damage to the defenders. Now this is obviously draining our treasury, because we have a lot of our troops outside our borders. It's very expensive to maintain this number of troops outside our home borders, but it's okay. Alright, so I will have to just give it one more turn before I can get a proper attack with all of the ballistas. I also want to move a ballista into this stack probably to give it inspiration. Yep, you can both help build that market, cut a few turns off of it. I don't know if we're going to go for Nanjing. I think that might be a bit much. They did add more defenders to Chongqing, so let's see what we can do here. I think the legionaries have a pretty good chance. They're very good city attack units, and they've got plenty of good aid bonuses from combined arms. Okay, so let's get you out of the stack. Can these ballista not attack? They can't. They've already shot the top defender of the stack, so they can't shoot anymore. They're very primitive ranged aid units, but let's see. 39% chance, okay. Is that with the Cataphracts leading it? No, it's with the Legionaries leading it. Okay. Imperial Legionary withdrew. I'll take it. A 64% chance lose. 76% chance win. Yeah, Legionaries are just going to clean house now. They don't have particularly good defenders for this, so I'm gonna grab some slaves. They have a skirmisher defending the city. Okay, that seems like it's time for the Cataphracts to go in. Just mop up, and the archer finishes the job. City of Chongqing is ours. Secrets of Calendar. Yes, install a new governor. I want a city there. It's actually not a bad spot. The rest of this stack can move into the city to act as a pacification force. And I will keep the slaves in Chongqing to help them build up some cultural buildings the second we... Bit bad manners to use their own people that we captured in war to build up our things that are going to convert their people, but hey-ho, such is civilization. That's how this works. Now, do we go for Nanjing? Do we go for Nanjing? I don't want to overextend ourselves is the only problem. We're also going to need to get a spy there in Chongqing as well. This is already costing us way too much gold. Rome, could you get me a tax office? We need to try to not go bankrupt whilst doing this, okay? That's like goal number 1, don't go bankrupt. Goal number 2, trying to beat the Chinese pretty solidly. Okay. If you're not wounded, you're not staying in the city. You have to move out because there's a chance we can just push the advantage and try to capitulate the Chinese a bit more fully. How's this force looking? You need to go into the city, but I think everyone else can carry on. If you pop into the city there. So yeah, we didn't really need those many legionaries to do that. Oh, we can see what they've got over here. Marion, Rajput bowmen with 100% hills defense. Yeah, those Rajput units are very well promoted. I don't feel like fighting them until we have like 8 strength units. Because they have like 100% strength, so... But you can't beat 100% strength units unless you have pretty equal values. Okay. Lan Fang. You want to peace out, you'll give me 70 gold. Nanjing's defenders. 2 crossbows, a G warrior, more G warriors. Not the best promotions on them, but it does have 95% city defense, which I don't like. So we're going to peace out. We're going to peace out. Our army's going to stack up in Chongqing there. Could you stop building a legionary? Could you build me a stables? And Mediolanum, could you also build me a stables? Because we can actually finish that mission, which is going to give us good bonuses. Build an Odeon first, and then build me a stables, because I want to get those stables. If we spawn another great artist, I'm going to just put them in Chongqing and probably slap out a great work. Alright, our army's looking pretty decent. We can actually use the ballistas as siege weapons. So I don't actually need the rams anymore, so that's going to reduce our army maintenance by 6 gold, which is pretty good, because we didn't need those dudes anyway. Let's get these slaves to... Yep, they can fast build the Odeon. And it's going to take 18 turns for all these units to heal, because we're overstacking the garrison. Also because there's one very, very wounded unit there. Let's just move back into our borders. Have these guys wait here. So we've got a pretty nice stack of troops, really. Pretty nice stack of troops. And we've got more on the way. We have over-constructed a few too many troops, but that's making us look powerful. Other civs don't want to mess with us. And also, we've got a nice alliance block between us, the Armenians, and the Mauritanians. Oh, I forgot we had even more units over here. Okay, yeah, I should definitely hold off on training troops. I think we probably have enough troops. I might move some of the city defenders from Mediolanum to Chongqing. Particularly the epic bowmen. Let's move the epic bowman and the not so epic bowman. Just have maybe Mediolanum can build itself like one more archer. Mentalweb has captured the Gate of the Sun. Okay, so Mentalweb, the Axumites here are kicking ass. So they stretch all the way down here as well. Out in the Samhan Confederation. Oh, that's the Koreans. Oh, they rebelled, I think, so... And they do have more separatism, so I don't know if this is gonna last, but they're certainly making waves. Alright. Espionage. Can we weight our espionage on the Ethiopians, please? I want weight 3 on them. So most of our espionage will go on to the Ethiopians now. We're not producing much, but some. Some is better than none. Okay, we're going to get compass. We're going for guilds and rudder, which might be good. Cal converts to Hinduism, probably because they peaced out. I don't know if they actually peaced out. They might be trying to look for peace and are thus trying to appease. Okay. Actually, grab you. Leave you two boys there. Are these all these legionary city raiders? This guy is, but he's also good at other stuff. Okay. Move you up there. Right, you two are going to protect Chongqing. Chongqing's going to probably have some a few rioting issues. Let's get a spy. I need a spy to go sit in Chongqing so they don't steal a bunch of tech off us. It does have sheep, so it shouldn't shrink further than size 3. Equites Romanum, beat some barbs. Okay, let's put you up to don't grow, please. And let's just put you on food for now. Health is actually the issue here. It doesn't have any. Alright, if we can get 5 stables, we finish that mission. That should give all of our cav shock promotion. Might give us some other stuff too, but extra shock promotion's good. Right, and our borders are definitely starting to push the Malians back. Citrus for sheep. Well, I don't actually need citrus, but it does give us a less epidemic chance, so I'll take it. That's quite nice. Little things like that, you know. Okay. Antonio Vivaldi. Of those Vivaldis. Extra culture from courthouse in all cities. Nope, you need to come over here and you need to go great work or do something crazy like that. What did we actually capture out of Chongqing? Was there anything relevant? An Augur's temple. Wow, that's really not helpful. Chinese revolt's taken place. That's okay. That's fine. Harbour, extra trade routes. Yep. So he can't create great work, but well, I mean, he can create great work. He can create one of these. So we're going to create the along the river plus culture to all courthouses. That means the city's going to start growing its culture, start converting over to our glorious Roman culture. Glorious. Don't want a hunter's cabin, thanks. Don't want a warehouse. Market sounds good though. Okay. You workers are doing an okay job. Could you build more farms for Chongqing? I should probably get another group of workers up actually. Rome, could you get me like a couple more workers? And now we're actually expanding, I need to get more workers. And also once we get guilds, then, you know. Wealthiest. We're almost one of the wealthiest civs. That's nice. 7 gold from tax office. Sounds good to me. Okay. So Basilica would net us 2 gold. Zoroastrian Temple nets us some science. So let's go grab one of those. Another legionary, sure. Don't think we need more, but I'll take it. So the culture in Chongqing should start flipping over to Roman very quickly. It's already 26% Roman, so it shouldn't take long to get that to flip out. The Axumites are now friendly with us. They no longer have a chosen religion. Should probably move some of these troops over there. I'll move some of the ballista actually. Try and split the army up a bit more evenly. Let's move a couple of ballista. Oh. Okay, a couple of ballista. And a spearman and a couple more legionaries. I think they have cataphracts there. Yeah, they do. Okay, that should give me... Alright, let's move one more of the cataphracts. Okay, so we've got about 26 units. A pretty good mix as well. Lots of cataphracts, so we can beat... We're pretty much going to always win field battles. Whether we always win sieges is a different matter. Oh boy, that's a standoff, isn't it? Okay, got a new worker. We don't have guilds yet, so can't build lumber mills right this second, but I can run down here and get that pasture built up, because that's something we need to do. Right, you actually need a quick health boost. So if you could build yourself a smokehouse quickly. Yeah, we need to sort the cultural borders out here, because as it stands, they don't have any production. Not good. Nicht gut. Alright, commerce code in one turn, and then guilds will be following that. El Hajj Umar has done something. Right, we've got savage bowmen on their way. Hopefully the Armenians just deal with them and they don't come into my lands. It'd be a bit irritating if they came into my lands. Alright, we got commerce code. So now we can adopt plutocracy. I don't want plutocracy. And I'm not necessarily certain I want to be rushing guilds right now, so what else could we grab pretty quickly? I could grab these in one turn. We'll grab those in one turn each. I don't think we want elephant training. Dynasticism, do we want monarchy? Not 100% sure on that. Water pump, don't think I care too much about water pump. I do care about sanitation though. Do I care about calendar? Not as much as I care about peasant servitude, I think. Because that's what cotton comes under. Siegecraft would also be kind of nice too. No, let's keep going for rudder. I think that's the correct thing to do is keep focusing on our economy, because our army is easily able to defeat our neighbors, so we don't need military tax right now. We do not need military tax. Could I actually grab a spy? Thanks. So I can go sit them in Nanjing. Just keep an eye on what they're up to. Does Chongqing doesn't have access to that mine because Mediolanum does. I'm not sure Mediolanum needs that mine. I'm going to pass it over to Chongqing. And can we have you on production as well, please? They're using mostly the latifundia around here, but they will eventually want to use more mining spots. Let's get you to move over there and build a mine there. We'll probably want to swap all these mines over to windmills later on. Did they just take Chongqing? They did, with a very large army. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just take it back. And I didn't even see the army there. I wasn't paying attention. I should have noticed the army that was there. All right. I don't know if we want a grocer for you. What do we want for you? Let's take a look at Alexandria, shall we? Stagnant. No health, no happiness. Not particularly, anyway. It could grow if it had the happiness, so I guess a jeweler would be nice. The arena would also help. Let's go with an arena and then go for the grocer. That should give them a couple extra pop spots. Build a latifundia. Okay, that's fine, we'll just retake it. They don't have any fortification bonus or anything, so this should be a clean sweep. Clean sweep. Yep, still new governor. And we'll be moving our army on pretty swiftly to go take Nanjing after that. After that massacre. Oh boy, this is why you don't just casually just move your army to take cities. I mean, the AI obviously not considering the crisis that they're in, now that they've made that slight military blunder. We've captured along the river. Well, as it turns out, I actually made that wonder, so we didn't capture it, we just took it back. Let's get some more trade. I really don't need to build more troops. As you just saw, we quite aptly defeated the Chinese army there. I do need these legionaries do need to get their health back, and so this army is going to have to skip a couple of turns whilst the ballista catch up with them. And I absolutely don't need 3 cataphracts just hanging around there, so let's move them onto the hill there. I see nothing but crossbows, so once the walls are down, it shouldn't take us very long to take Nanjing. I could also just try and see if there's another city around here, maybe like pillage it. Did we spend 2 turns doing monotheism? I think we did. That might have been a bit of a waste. Yeah, so I don't know if there's another city around here. I'm gonna have my my scout go take a look. We're not seeing anything. Phrygian was captured by the Almohads. Okay. Right. I love how everyone's just camping their armies in the Malians lands. Just like, if you move, we will conquer you. I'll see if we can bait any of those crossbows out. Unlikely, but Nanjing's army's not particularly scary. Right. We are moving well beyond the halfway mark at this point, so I will have to end the video round about now, actually. But hey, we're making way better progress than we were beforehand, so that's fantastic news, eh? I'm going to try and not knock that down, try and keep that for the lumber mill. Not seeing a city around here, though, which is means that all of these cultural borders are coming literally directly from Nanjing, which means if we take Nanjing, we'll have no more cultural issues. So that's the plan. I'll have my cataphracts roam sort of around this area to pick off defenders moving in from Shanghai. And otherwise, yeah, my armies are going to be well positioned to just take the city in not so long. Let's get Latifundia there. Move these guys up onto the iron. I don't think they'll retaliate. And they've got copper there as well, okay. Yeah, so almost all these cultural borders are coming just from Nanjing, which means, if I'm not mistaken, we're just going to take a quick look in the, where is it? I think it's F. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.